Okay, so for today, our discussion will be about the third statement of financial statement, no? The statement of cash flow, okay? What is a statement of cash flow? A statement of cash flow is a financial statement that provides information about the causes of change in the company's cash balance from the beginning up to the end of a specific period. Ano po ba ibig sabihin nito, no? The statement of cash flow will give you information what are the reasons why there is a change from the beginning balance to the ending balance. So that is the purpose of the statement of cash flow. So in order for us to identify ano po ba yung mga causes bakit tumaas, bumaba yung balanse ng cash natin sa balance sheet. For example, no, 1 million nung beginning, naging 1,500,000 sa ending. Yung gusto mong malaman, what are the reasons why there is an increase of 500,000 of the cash. So the statement of cash flow will provide the answers for that. Okay? The statement of cash flow will provide us details as to what are the causes of changes in cash balance. And it is grouped into three activities. We have, number one, the operating activities. Ano po yung sinasabing operating activities? Operating activities shows the inflows and outflows of the normal operating activities. Ibig sabihin po nun that operating activities are those activities that are normal with the business organization. Ano po yung normal na activities in a particular business organization? It will depend on the business model of a particular business. For example, if it is a merchandising business, buying and selling, the normal operation is buying inventory and selling those inventories. Yun po yung normal operation niya. How about if it is manufacturing? If it is a manufacturing type of business, obviously the normal operating activities are related to manufacturing of goods, the buying of raw materials, the production of those raw materials into a work in process goods, and then later on into a finished goods. And this finished goods and those finished goods are sold to outsiders. So that is part of its normal operation. So whatever cash inflows and outflows related to the normal operation are considered operating activities. Another group of activity that is being presented in the statement of cash flow is the investing activities. No? What is an investing activity? An investing activity shows the inflows and outflows affecting the non-current assets. So, ibig sabihin, if there were acquisition of properties or selling of properties, because these are non-current assets naman, these are considered investing activities. Anything that will affect the non-current assets or the non-current asset portion of the balance sheet are considered investing activity. Pero make sure that what makes it no change on the in the non-current asset portion is a cash transaction, kasi this is a statement of cash flow. And then we have the third part of the statement of cash flow, which is known to be the financing activity. Shows the inflows and outflows affecting the non-current liabilities and equity section of the balance sheet. If there are cash transactions affecting those accounts under the non-current liability section of the balance sheet and the equity section of the balance sheet, those cash transactions are considered financing activity. So, yon, no? Again, in a statement of cash flow, there are three that we need to consider activities. We have the operating, the investing, and the financing activity. Kindly paki-mute. Okay? Next, we have two different methods in presenting the statement of cash flow. However, no, for today's discussion, wag natin biglain, no? Kasi baka sumabog ang mga utak natin if we're going to prepare the two methods immediately. Magsimula tayo sa pinakasimpleng method. Okay lang, di ba? Okay? So, the first method, no? Okay, there are two methods, no? The direct method and the indirect method. But for this week, no? For this week discussion, we will focus on direct method lang muna. Okay, the direct method simply compute the cash flow by deducting the total cash disbursements to the cash receipts. The net is considered the cash flow. Sir, ito po bang formula na ibinigay mo for the entire year yan? Yes. But then, however, even though that's the formula, that formula dapat sa bawat activity yan. So, isang formula na cash receipts less cash disbursement for operating activity, same formula for investing activity, same formula for financing activity. Okay? So, how are we going to apply that? I prepare an example for this. Okay? For example, ABC requires you to prepare the statement of cash flow for the year ended December 31, 2019. The following information shows cash inflows. Ito, no? We have the rendering of services for 51,000 pesos, collection from customers 30,000, and earned services 5,000. There is also an investment by the capitalist or by the owner of the company, which is 300,000, receipt of long-term receivable of 12,000, and a receipt of bank loan of 50,000. For cash outflows or the cash disbursements, okay, we have payment of prepaid expenses, 13,800, payment of taxes and licenses of 5,600, purchase of inventory of 25,000, payment of utilities of 15,000, withdrawal of the owner or the capitalist of 10,000, purchase of equipment for 120,000, and payment of bank loan of 7,500. From the given data of the company or of the proprietor itself, we can now prepare the statement of cash flows using the direct method. However, before we begin, let us identify which among these cash inflows and outflows are considered operating, investing, and financing. It is because para later on, pag-present natin, i-group naman natin siya into operating, into investing, and financing activities. Okay? So, for rendering of services, assuming that, this rendering of services is the normal operation of the business. This is a operating activity. OA. Collection from customers, because customers are part of our normal operation. This is operating activity. For collection of unearned services, ibig sabihin there were collections, advanced collections from the customers. These are considered operating activities. Investment by the capitalist, because this investment of the owner will affect the equity section of the balance sheet. This is a financing activity. Receipt of long-term receivable. Take note, long-term assets, long-term receivables are non-current assets. So, this is considered as investing activity. receipt a bank loan. Umutang ka sa bangko. Assuming that this is a bank loan, pag bank loan yan, pang mahaba ang panahon ng pagbayad. So, this is a non-current liability. This is a cash transaction that will affect the financing activity. Okay, how about for the cash outflows? Payment of prepaid expenses. Take note, prepaid expenses are part of your normal operation. So, that is a operating activity. Payment of taxes and licenses. Payment of taxes and licenses are considered operational activities. Purchase of inventory. Yes, purchase of supplies or inventories. Okay, these are considered operating activities. Payment of utilities. Normal naman pong nagbabayad tayo ng mga kuryente, tubig, telepono, internet bill. This is part of your normal operation. So that is an operating activity. Withdrawal of the capitalist or nag-withdraw si owner from the business organization. So that withdrawal of the capitalist will affect the equity section of the balance sheet. So that is a financing activity. Purchase of equipment. Bumili ka po ng equipment. Take note, an equipment can be used for a long period of time. And equipment is presented as part of non-current asset. So, that is considered investing activity. While payment of bank loan, because we are going to pay bank loans, no? Itong mga liabilities ng pangmatagalang inutang, pangmatagalang babayaran, these are considered non-current liabilities, and therefore that is a financing activity. So from that, we can now prepare, no, the presentation of the statement of cash flow. Una, from the presentation of the statement of cash flow, ang una dapat natin gawin is to prepare the heading. Yung heading ng report. Take note, the company name is ABC Company. Okay, that's the first thing that you need to do. ABC Company. The second part of the second line and the statement of cash flow report is the name of the report. Because we are preparing the statement of cash flow, we need to write the statement of cash flows. Okay? So, yon, no? And the third line for your report, no, dapat ilagay nyo. Ito ang dapat pambungad pag statement of cash flow. For the year, okay? For the year, because this is related for the year. Kung for the month, for the month. Kung for the quarter, for the quarter. For kung semi-annual, for semi-annual. Because this is for the year ended. So, for the year ended December 31, 2019 daw. Okay? So, yon. That would be the first thing. Okay. Sir, paano na po tayo gagawa ng report? Pangalawa, okay, we will now classify. Actually, we classify it already, no? All you need to do is begin with operating activities. Okay. No? Operating activities. Okay? From the operating activities, kunin po natin lahat ng cash inflows related to the operation. Ano po yung mga cash inflows natin? Okay, we have rendering of services, collection from customers, and cash inflow from unearned services. Okay, Control C, kokopyahin ko lang. Control C, and then balik tayo sa baba. Okay, ayon. And then, ilagay ko, no, cash inflow or cash receipts. Bahala kayo, no, wala namang appropriate term. As long as the term is synonymous to inflow or receipts that is acceptable. Cash inflows under operating are ito. Yung, hindi siya na-paste. Kunin natin ulit. Okay, itong tatlo, no? Copy and paste lang para hindi na ako mag-retype. Okay? No? Okay, sa baba. And then, ilalagay natin sa ilalim ng word na cash inflows. Ayun. And then, from that, kunin naman yung mga figures related to the cash inflows operating. At ano yung mga amounts nun? Kopyahin pa rin natin ulit. That is, ito siya. Ito, Control-C, kinopya ko lang ha. Okay? And then, paste naman. Okay? Ayun. And then, after that, you deduct the cash outflows. Ilagay naman cash outflows or cash disbursement. Okay? Outflows. Okay? And then, kunin po natin lahat ng cash outflows related to this, to the operating activities. Yung mga cash outflows natin, itong apat na payment of prepaid expenses, payment of taxes, purchase of inventory, payment of utilities. Copy. Ayun. Okay. And then, paste. At kunin din natin yung mga figures. Okay? Yung mga amounts nun. We have 13,800, 5,600, 25,000, and 15,000. Control-C. And then, balik tayo sa baba. Okay? Para i-paste natin. Okay? And then, Control-V. And then, lagyan natin ng linya. Operating pa lang tayo, guys, ha? Wala pa sa financing and investing, ha? Okay, lalagyan natin ng title na cash receipts or cash inflow or outflow. Inflow. Kung negative, outflow. Okay? From operating activities. Ayun ang title dyan. Okay? Activities. Paano natin kukumputin? I-deduct lang natin. I-add muna lahat ng cash inflows. 51,000 plus 30,000. Okay? Plus the 5,000. Okay? Minus the 13,800. Minus the 5,600. Minus the 25,000 minus the 15,000. Okay? I-minus din natin yung 15,000. Okay? Lalabas. Pag positive, that is a cash inflow from operating activities. Pag negative, that is a cash outflow from operating activities. And that's it. We have a positive balance for operating activities, which is a cash inflow of 26,600. Hindi pa po dyan matatapos ang preparation natin of the statement of cash flow, because we need to prepare the second group, which is the investing activities. Okay? So, same pa rin, cash inflows. Okay? Ano po yung mga cash inflows natin related to the investing activities? Tignan po natin sa taas. Okay? Okay, we will check sa taas sa provided information. Okay? Based on the information provided, the cash inflows natin for investing, isa lang, ito lang. Receipt of long-term receivable. So, isa lang po ang investing activity natin, no? The receipt of long-term receivable. So, that receipt will be, okay, kopyahin ko lang copy. And then, ipapaste ko doon as part of the inflow. Okay? As part of the inflow. Cash inflow, investing, okay, then paste. Okay, receipt from bank ito, no? Cash inflow receipt of from a bank, no? Okay. Palitan natin. From a bank, no? From a bank. Okay? Para mas appropriate yung terminology. Okay? And then, ilagay natin yung amount. Ano po yung amount doon? Balik tayo sa taas ulit. Okay? Ayun, no? Okay? The receipt is amounting to 12,000. Okay? So, kopyahin lang po natin yung 12,000. Okay? Kokopyahin ko lang po yung 12,000 at ilalagay as part of the cash inflow. Okay? Control V. Dahil wala na namang ibang cash inflow under investing, punta tayo sa cash outflows. Okay? Outflows. Okay, ngayon, ano po yung mga cash outflows natin from investing? Yun yung check natin kung meron. According to the problem and based on our classification, meron because we have purchased an equipment amounting to 120,000. So, kopyahin ko na itong buo. Okay, purchase of equipment and yung amount niya, which is 120,000. Okay, kokopyahin. Okay, so that is paste po natin iyan, no? Okay, paste. Ayun. And now, dahil dalawa lang yan, computein po natin. Okay, lalagyan natin ng title. Cash inflow. Okay. Or outflow kung negative. Outflow from investing activity. Okay, same pa rin. Cash receipts, that is 12,000 minus the cash outflows. Ayun, negative po yung balance. So, there is a cash outflow from investing activity. Okay, third activity that we need to put in our statement of cash flow is the financing activities. Okay. So, same pa rin. We have the cash inflows. Tignan natin sa taas kung ano yung mga cash inflows related to the financing activities. Okay, ayun, we have two. The investment of 300,000. Kopyahin ko na lang itong tatlo pero i-delete ko mamaya yung receipt, no? Okay, kopyahin ko lang para isang bagsakan lang, ha? Pero i-delete ko yan kasi yung receipt from bank loan is already included as part of the investing activity. Okay, Control V. Control V po natin. I-delete ko lang kasi hindi po ito kasama na receipt kasi part po siya ng investing activities. Ayun, dalawa lang. And then for cash outflows, okay, outflows. Okay, no? Kunin natin sa taas. Okay, cash outflows. Okay, itong dalawa lang. Kopyahin ko pa rin yung tatlo pero i-delete ko mamaya yung isa. Okay, that's it. Kopya, then pababa tayo para may ilagay. Okay, Control V, and then from that, i-delete po natin yung purchase of equipment kasi hindi po siya kasama sa financing activity. And now, let's compute the cash inflow or outflow from financing activity. Okay, so magkano kaya yung cash inflow or outflow, okay, from financing activities? So that is 300 I-add lang po natin yung lahat ng inflows, then ibawas ang add natin yung dalawa, no? Okay, itong dalawa. Then ibawas ang lahat ng cash outflows na 10, and then minus the 7.5. Okay? So lalabas po na financing activities natin is 332,500 yung cash inflow from investing activities. Sir, yun lang po ba yung statement of cash flow? Hindi pa. Kasi, meron po tayong kukumputin na net increase, okay, or decrease, in cash balance. Okay. Itong net increase or decrease in the net cash balance, dapat that is the difference of the beginning and ending balance. Again, the net increase or decrease in cash balance must equal to the difference of the beginning balance and the ending balance. Okay? Sige. Paano po natin yun paano po natin i-compute yan? Okay, una, kunin natin yung cash inflow or outflow ng operating. O, yun, kukunin ko yun, ha? Okay, kunin yon. And then, you add. You add, ha? Okay, you add the cash inflow and outflow of the investing activities. Ayun, i-add naman natin. Okay, wag mong ibawas, ha? Okay, i-add para yung negative sign mag-effect. Okay? And then, add ulit yung cash inflow and outflow of the financing activities. Okay? So, dapat yon, i-add natin. And then, after adding the 3, in-add lang natin yung tatlo, ha? I-add mo lang yung cash inflow or outflow of the operating activities plus the cash inflow or outflow of the investing activities plus the cash inflow and outflow of the financing activity. Yun po ang magiging net increase kung positive. Kung naging negative yung result, that is a net decrease in cash balance. Dapat itong net increase or net decrease na nakita natin, the beginning, pag i-check mo yung balance sheet, okay, or the trial balance, the beginning cash and the ending cash balance, pag i-minus mo yan sa isa't isa, dapat pareho rin yung amount na to. Okay? Pag hindi magpareho, may mali sa statement of cash flows mo. Okay? So, maghahanap ka ng mali. Okay? So, after that, ano po ba? Hindi pa po tayo tapos. We need to add, okay, the beginning cash balance. Kung magkano po yung balanse ng cash on the beginning of the year. In this case, the problem did not provided us the beginning cash balance. So, that is 0. Okay? 0. Okay? And after that, once you add the beginning cash balance, ito ginawa ko lang 0 kasi the problem did not provided as the beginning cash balance. Pero pag binigyan kayo ng beginning cash balance, ilagay dyan. Okay? So, deduct, equal sign, para, ayun, linagyan ko siya ng equal sign. Nilagyan ba? Ayun, Dapat, pag i-add mo yung net increase or decrease of the cash balance to the beginning balance, lalabas po ang cash ending balance. Okay? So, that is 251 plus, okay, the beginning balance, your cash ending balance is 251,100,000. Make sure that the ending cash balance that is computed in the statement of cash flow is same with the balance na nakikita sa balance sheet. Pag hindi magpareho yon, may mali sa financial statement mo. Okay? So, yon. Okay? So, to let you see the whole picture of the statement of cash flow. Okay? Sige, palaparin ko lang para walang figure signs. Ito ang itsura niya. Okay? Ano? Ito na ang buong itsura ng statement of cash flows mo. Okay, dapat okay. Isama natin yung heading. Okay? Nasa na yung heading? Ayun. Iyan yung buong itsura ng statement of cash flows mo using the direct method. Okay? That will be the complete, no? Okay? The complete phase of your statement of cash flows using the direct method. Okay? So, because I'm done discussing, no, I will ask from you questions. I will ask from you if you have any questions. Okay?